Ever been to Ruth Chris, the restaurant? Good. Me neither. Well, one of their most popular dishes is that sweet potato casserole. It's a bit untraditional, but let's see if we at Sugarless Crystals can pull it off. Sugar-free, keto, low-carb style. Just in time for Thanksgiving, we have a popular treat everyone seems to be doing, so why not here? So why not add a little Sugarless Crystals to it? Oh, that reminds me, Sugarless Crystals here, your sugar-free destination of YouTube. Enjoy me, I'm guilt-free. Indulge. So, the thing is, sweet potatoes are high in carbs, but aren't they good though? I've seen low-carb versions being made with butternut squash and cauliflower added with pumpkin. Really? So we're gonna see. Even though I've never been to Ruth Chris, I have this copycat recipe I used to make. You know, back when I was a sucker for something sweeter than myself. It was to die for. Ooh. Like, I can't put in words how good it was. The brown sugar crusted with that pecan filling topped over those smooth sweet potatoes. Brings back memories. The purpose though, it was one of those side dishes that tastes like a dessert, but it pulls it off so well. I've talked enough, let's make it. I'm gonna do the cauliflower version, you know, to keep the carbs lower. I start with a large head of cauliflower. After I cut it up, wash it, then I'm going to boil it so it can get a little mushy. Now, unlike most YouTubers, I don't test my recipes beforehand. You get it live, technically, and on the spot. It's just me, so for this recipe, that's gonna be a lot of double dipping. Well, that clearly doesn't seem to be working. Now, since it's been grinded up, we're gonna add 3/4 cup of pumpkin to it. Three-fourths a cup wasn't enough. I tasted it, needs a little more pumpkin. Let's add another 1/4 cup to this. Now that my taste is right, I'm gonna add my salt, about a teaspoon, a teaspoon of vanilla, a 1/4 cup of xylitol. I ran out of erythritol, so this is all I have. And 2 eggs to tie everything together. Then stick it in the oven. Now for the top, I wanted to make the delicious brown sugar crust. But being sugar-free, life doesn't work like that. I'm not chef enough to know how to make a crust with substitutes, so I'm gonna make a crumble topping instead. Now the Truvia brown sugar blend is my only option. It has a little sugar in it, but for the sake of the holidays, I'm turning the other cheek. But that is the same reason I'm gonna be careful with how much I use. Okay, so I have a tablespoon of brown sugar Truvia, along with 1 tablespoon of butter. I added a teaspoon of coconut flour. The coconut flour I added helps with the binding of the brown sugar and the butter. I added about a tablespoon of pecans. If you notice it's a little loose, you let it cool down, it'll thicken up and it'll crumble. After the crumble and the dish cools down, I'm gonna add this and just hope for the best. The crumble measurements were basically a single serving, but I'll do a larger conversion and add it in the description box below. Maybe about a cup worth. Ugh, half cup. Alright, so the moment of truth. I have been waiting on this thing for quite some time now. As I said, sweet potatoes was one of my favorite meals, fruits, whatever you want to call it. I forgot what the proper name of it was. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, I'm getting ready to try a piece of the bottom portion just by itself, but right now, everything that's creating it is the brown sugar coating. The pecan crumble I created, that's what's making the whole thing. And it's giving me a true sweet potato feel. Now I'm gonna taste the bottom to see if it tastes like sweet potatoes or not. Well, It doesn't taste like cauliflower, but it doesn't taste like sweet potatoes either. It's not a sweet potato. Of course, nothing's better than the real thing. But as a substitute with this pecan topping, this is definitely doing the trick easily. It's giving you that perfect sweetness because that brown sugar coating is extra sweet. The original recipe of what I had before I tried to do it this way was really sweet. I mean, it called for a cup of sugar, a whole cup. That's too much. This is good though. It does the trick. Oh man, I can't believe I made something this good. Shoot, I'm not even hungry. Well, that is gonna wrap it up this week. To all you ladies and gents, mostly ladies are my followers, of course. Look at this face. Either way, I'd like to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Tomorrow, if you saw this when I released it. Speaking of, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe now. And hit the notification bell. Things like this are a bit time sensitive. See, if you saw it on time when I released it, you could have had this tomorrow for Thanksgiving. This is Darius at Sugarless Crystals, your sugar-free destination of YouTube. I'm not a chef, I'm an entertainer. Bye. Good job, Darius. You know, people are so creative. I wonder who was sitting around and was like, hey, this pumpkin tastes like sweet potato. I got an idea. Anyway, you guys have a good holiday.